Okay, we're on the second part in the section 10 of the notes. Given 5 questions. I noticed one of the questions has a blue area, which indicates there's a solution to it there. We'll talk about that. Bottom line is you're given a chance to look at this and respond. All right, so the first one here, it says it's from an Oxford admission exam. The second one looks like a polynomial equation to solve. Number 3 is a word problem. It looks like a related rate problem. Number 4, I want to point out there's a red thing over here. It says over here, okay, suppose the student was asked this question and gave this incorrect solution. Right, so this is the question. It's an infinite sum. And they gave this solution to the problem, by the way. And certainly they typed it up and they submitted it. Very convincing argument. And they give a 1 over here. But then in the red it says this may look correct, but there's a fundamental error in their assumption about the partial fractions. And again, I would study this and realize where there's a fundamental error and try to point out what that error is. All right? And then what they ask you to do is your goal is to find the error. Yep, you got to look back over the work. Just like you're a teacher, by the way. You know, where'd the student go wrong? And then compute the correct sum. All right? Number 5, this comes from an Italian calculus exam. And again, I'm just copying it verbatim, by the way. They want you to calculate this sum over here from 1 to n. I found this to be a challenging problem, by the way. All right? So what do we do for you? We provide not only the question set, but we also provide you an answer key to it. The answer key, I will say that maybe you have a better way of doing things. If you do, please share it. This is number 1. I also provide a video. The video may be a supplement, or the blue area may be a supplement, whatever works for you. I use both, by the way. I like to look at people's work, their typeset work. I also like to look at their chicken scratch at the board to see if they arrived at the typeset work. All right? Number 2, same story, video and solution written down for you. Number 3, video, a solution written down for you. Found that to be an interesting problem, by the way. Number 4, I found this to be a very interesting problem. I really did. So what I did over here is I talk about, what was wrong about the student's work. And then I also, I put a correct solution down for the problem. All right? So the problem with that is, reading over that, it takes time and effort. It isn't something you look and say, oh, gee whiz, I get this now. It takes time and effort, and certainly paper and pencil as well, all right? But I go through it and I put the correct answer down, and I also talk about using software, and particularly I talk about using Wolfram Alpha. There's a posted video over here if you want to look at that. And what am I asking Wolfram Alpha to do? Basically, can it do the sum, and can it do a partial sum? Really, my goal here was the partial sum was difficult, and then the sum was easy once I got the partial sum. All right. Number 5, I did find difficult, and I wrote it up, including a video over here. And it was a lot of work. You can plainly see in the blue area how much work I went through to get to the end of it. And then I talk about the conditional nature of the solution I gave you. All right. Not always true, by the way. So look at that. And again, if you have a better way of doing something, please share it. All right. Please share it. Thank you.